Hi, hello guys. This is Sagar here. Today I am going to record how to create purchase order in LogicERP. So basically, you know that for login in ERP, one cloud ID will be required, like that UA241, and a specific user ID will be provided to each user for cloud login. So they have to log in cloud.logicrp.com, then add their credential. They can log in. When they will log in, they need to click on startup. When they will click on startup, this type of form will come where it will ask for the username and password. So the PO user will use their user ID and their password to log in. When they log in, system showing that we are logging in Sneeze April company in the current financial year on which date we are logging. We are creating okay. So basically all PO creation we are doing on Ilanga 2 branch only. So I have logged in Ilanga 2 branch only. So just basically the PO user creation form will be same like that. When they log in, there will be two part, main menu and my menu. As I have already said that my menu is the menu where user can view their menus, and whatever menu they are eligible to log in, they can use that by selecting purchase order. Click on purchase order. For creation purchase order, they need to click on purchase order. They can hide the menu. Basically, when I have used Komal user ID. So for Komal, she is allowed for creation of FOB orders. So she will, for creation of PO, she will do like that. Enter, enter, enter. So PO of 134 is supposed to be create. Then the user should select the vendor name, to which vendor the PO should be issued. So now I have used a test supplier for training purpose. So just assume that this vendor name is MSQ or M square, like that. You can assume that this PO you are creating for M square. So now the valid days automatically will come 90 days, but you can change according to your requirement. It may be 45 days or 60 days. But for higher side, we have mentioned 90 days. You have to take care on the valid days, because after that, when you are adding 90 days, then system showing that this PO will be eligible for 19 May. After that, if stock comes against that PO, then system will not allow for any inward. So you have to take care on that date. Transfer branch always will come, it will that's a login branch like Lanka 2. But at the time of PO creation, if you are sure that this stock should come to our other locations like B2 warehouse or Mija or Lanka, then you can select that accordingly. Now when I have selected the vendor name, system will pick automatically tax region. Like if it's inside Karnataka, it will pick CGST, GST, and if it's outside Karnataka, it will pick IGST automatically, and other things will come automatically. Then you need to click on other details to share the delivery date, because you have to inform your vendor that on which date the delivery should be done in our warehouse. You can mention a delivery date and click OK. If you want to add any remark, any input remark for vendor, you can add it. For accounting purpose, payment terms will auto pick from master if added by accounts team. Otherwise, you can add if vendor providing any credit period to you, then you can add like that. For example, just assume that a 45 days credit period they are providing. So I have added 45 days period. Then at the time of PO, if you want to add any soft copy, just a minute. So payment terms can be added by manually. Click OK. If anyone want to add any attached document for soft copy reference for future, they can add by selecting any document, attached document. You can for any reference for future reference, we can add any document. Just assume that if for example, Siddha sir approving any rate and that signature they are providing, he is providing, so that document can be scanned and can be added as a reference document by select the document, then save it. So it will be in future we can see that which document was approved and anything. This is called header part. We have what we have already inserted. Now I am going to item details to input the SKU details. For item selection process also there are 2 to 3 methods. One is by UI, by manually selecting, like just assume that this is the style which I want to order. So I can use like item name. I can select the style, which style I want to order. So just assume that for MSS 3916 I want to order. So which color, which size I can be taken. SML size swing. So how much quantity I want. Just assume that 10 quantity I want to order. Then it will pick automatically the next size by default. If any quantity variance, for example 12 quantity we want, then you can change the rate will be picked from item master. If the rate supposed to be changed, then that master rate in item master also that rate should be changed, and you have to inform the client for rate changes. If you found any wrong information, wrong rate, then you can ask to client to change. Then in your hand quantity addition will be there, rate will be auto pay. So just assume that we have ordered one style, one color. Now I am trying to order second color also. So whatever quantity and rate I want to order, I can add there. So it will automatically taken their all sizes. If I want to add more, I can add this. This is option 1 by from the UI. Otherwise we can upload the Excel also by retrieving the Excel, that I will show you in next process. Now just assume that I have to save it. So POF 1349 got created in ERP. So whenever we are creating any PO, it will go for a approval which will be approved by Pulkit sir. So when you click OK, that order got saved. Now we have to wait. Once PO creation process have done, if any changes required at the time of approval, then the Pulkit sir can approve or reject. If if he will reject, then user have to modify accordingly what as per their comment. If it's approved, then it will be shown in the vendor portal for next process. So now this is one process. As I said, this is from UI process. Now I will show you from Excel how to upload the SQL details. Same procedure: purchase order creation, test supplier. As I've said, I have already informed all the things. You have to follow all the things as I've already said in first PU creation. Now, as I said, the delivery date and maximum terms, everything you can add. Then I have to go for item details. Now I can upload a Excel file. For that, I have to make a Excel file like that. That item code, quantity and rate. We can remove rate also, or you can add rate as per your choice. Then I have saved the file in any name. Just example, I have saved it PU creation test in a one document. I have saved it. Now that I want to create the PO, so I have to click on retrieve. There is option called retrieve from Excel. Click OK. Here I need to select that Excel file. As I said, the Excel file name was PO creation test. So whenever you will select any Excel file, because we are working on cloud, we have to upload it. So that file will be available in cloud also. Then in which Excel sheet the data you have. So I have added as a PO, the Excel sheet name. So I have refreshed it. So now this PO showing that in Excel we have added 11 color, 12 color, and 09 color, some total quantity around. Then when I click OK, it will be loaded over here. So you have to make sure that in Excel whatever quantity you have added is showing correct or not. In the red is showing correct or not. If everything is okay, then you just save it. Now when you save it, it will ask for a number. It will show a number. PO1 created through Logic ERP. Now Pulki sir will do the task like approval or reject. According if it's approved, then it will auto email to all the concerned person, including vendors. If it's rejected, then Pulki sir or your team have to modify or change accordingly as per their requirement. Then the PO again will trigger for approval, then he will approve again. So this is the process of PO creation. Thank you very much.